Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Kel. This is Working with Resonance. We're doing a general tarot reading for Leo. Welcome everyone. We've got the Nine of Swords. Let me get something to clarify that for you, Leo. It feels like it has a different tone. Okay, Nine of Swords with Fool. We've got a breakthrough imminent. But I dare say it really doesn't feel like it at the moment as you're closing out old patterns of thought, old patterns of communication, old habits of anxiety. There's something that you really, really, really want to do. And it feels like there's a lot of self-doubt kicking, triggering perception of anxiety, old narratives, activating the thinking mind, and you're engaging in it. You're engaging in the emotions of it. That's okay. There is a breakthrough imminent, and you will be on your way to doing whatever it is that you are really, really wanting to do, but unable to break free right at this moment, it feels. Let's have a look, see what else we've got coming through for you right now. Five of Swords. Yeah. You possibly will have a moment here while the Nine of Swords is active. We kind of step back and go, hang on a minute. This isn't how I want to be. This isn't what I want to experience. This isn't how I want to feel. This isn't what I want to think. I'm not engaging in this. There's a sense of mediation coming through here as well. Leo, is presenting as mediation between your duality. So take that however it resonates. But there is some clarity coming through. Temperance. There is a frequency sequence or timeline coming to a close. It is complete. Or it will be complete. But for now, it's just taking its time, which you have no control over. So the guides are asking you for patience. Practice some silence and stillness, basic breath work. And just be. King of Cups in the awareness. Um, Interesting. I don't even know how to present that. It's like, see? I told you so. Coming from the King of Cups, I'm not sure whether that's an external party or whether that's something that you're saying to yourself in reflection. You know that it's chaotic, you know there's plenty of emotions, but there's also some awareness that if you just observe, acknowledge, love, let go, Let it do its own thing without engaging in it. Simply watch it. Energetically, Neptune activations, quite intense. Perhaps bringing some connection with spirit, the universe, God, whatever your label is for that, but connection to the greater. It's the only way I can translate that, the greater, outside of you. Outside of you, but inside of you. That's a paradox, isn't it? To the intangible self. Emperor. Yes. Coming through this renewed wisdom, evidence of your own experience, perhaps that you want to share with others. Maybe that's an interesting thing coming through the Emperor for you, Leo. There is some higher frequencies coming through here, but also something that is quite intangible, indescribable. You may, as you come out the other side of this, find you have a following of some sort. Interesting. Mars activation as well for you, Leo, and strong Aries frequencies. Five of Pentacles. It's an interesting concept that they're presenting here with the Five of Pentacles. It's I'm not sure that's coming through the awareness, but there's a limitation from these thoughts here. The patterns of thinking, the anxiety, the overthinking, the self-doubt, all that's involved here in this Nine of Swords keeps you from acknowledging, being aware of, or embracing everything that you have. It's keeping your focus on lack. Now, this might not be intentional. This is potentially something that's so habituated that it's overlooked when you're self-reflecting. But the resources that you need to follow this dream, whatever it is that presented at the beginning with the Nine of Swords and the Fool, the thing that you really, really want to do, perhaps what you're emanating subconsciously, even if it is coming through things that you say to yourself or say to others, but the emanation, the frequency that you're putting out, that you're resonating with, is keeping you from seeing. It's almost like blinders on, keeping you from the awareness, keeping you from seeing that you already have all the resources that you need to get started on following this dream. Yeah. So what's coming next is putting all those acquired beliefs and values that aren't aligned down. You're probably going to feel really tired, really exhausted, and it may unfold that you actually don't release anything through the conscious awareness, that it happens without your conscious awareness. with the Ten of Wands. You've got really, really strong energetic support here. So from your guides and the energetic team. Potentially you've been seeing signs and synchronicities. Not sure if they're in your awareness or not. Two of Wands. Yes, becoming aware of the desire to follow the path of what it is that you really want. Only you will know what that is, Leo. I feel like you've kept that quite close to your chest. Interesting coming through, though, is a message that you may suddenly receive a message or a conversation. The other person will have no idea that something that they said actually resonates so strongly with you, and it's something that only you and God or your source or the universe know about. So it's probably going to catch your attention when you have that conversation, but that is activating here the courage to step outside the comfort zone. This is not taking action yet, but definitely building the courage to follow your dream. In spite of or regardless of what the external beliefs and values say. Your dream might not be conventional. King of Pentacles. This could be residues from something that you may have started in the past and then put down for some time. You may be revisiting it. It may be a hobby that you've had in the past that you wanted to turn into a business, but for whatever reason, potentially self-doubt or things that you've heard from the external core beliefs and values that you've had since childhood about your ability or your worthiness to follow your dream. There's also a shift in focus or perspective coming through with the King of Pentacles. Which kind of flips the script on this Five of Pentacles, sorry. Five of Pentacles, it flips the script on the Five of Pentacles. Becoming aware of just how much you do have, the resources that you do have that will allow you to take the first steps once the activation comes through. Right here, right now, the universe is really asking you to clarify what it is that you want, to find the frequency or find the feeling. If you don't want to work from the frequency side, find the feeling with physiological feeling sensations in the body. That are what you want to align with to bring into form. Now, at least one of you may get to the Seven of Cups point of view and just nothing really takes your fancy. It might cause a little bit of confusion if you experience that. Nothing really takes your fancy, but that's okay, because that's an indicator of the space of desirelessness. And these both want to come through, which is, yeah. Don't worry about looking in the external. That's the Three of Wands that just fell down. Don't worry about looking in the external. That's okay. But the desirelessness is presenting or presents often when we come to this conclusion fully of a frequency sequence or a timeline that's not yet linked into anything, because what it links into will be determined by your response or reaction to the Two of Wands, and also this frequency flip here, or polarity flip here with the Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So a lot of it's still in your hands, Leo. Nothing is set in stone. It really depends on your reaction or your response. But the potential here, or the opportunity here, is for a breakthrough to allow you to follow or do the thing that you really want to do. All right, that's your reading for today, Leo. I hope it helps in some way. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love to you, and I'll see you again soon.